Hey guys, yeah, you. Pause whatever noise you're making right now and listen to this. What if you woke up tomorrow and the world just stopped sounding? No alarms, no traffic, no notifications yelling at you for ignoring them. Just silence. The kind that doesn't even ring in your ears. The kind that feels illegal. If that idea made your brain itch a little, good. Stay with me. And hey, real quick before we go any further, if you actually enjoy stories like this, you can like the video, subscribe, or drop a comment. No pressure, I'm not your boss. Just saying, the algorithm likes attention almost as much as villains do. Alright, now dim the lights. Turn on a fan or some white noise if you want to feel fancy. Get comfortable. Unclench your jaw. Yes, you were clenching it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted the world to just shut up? Not forever, just 5 minutes. No bad news, no arguments, no reminders of things you forgot to become. What if the world heard that wish? Congratulations, you have successfully transcended. Welcome to the TrillVerse, the universe of all sound, where everything stays trill. And today, this is the day the sound died. You wake up thinking you've gone deaf. That's the first thought, the polite one. You blink, stretch, roll over. Your alarm does not scream at you for existing. You sit up fast, still nothing. No hum of electricity, no distant car horns, no neighbor doing something suspicious with a blender at 6 a.m. You clap your hands. Nothing happens. Not silence. Absence. Sound didn't leave a note. It didn't even lock the door behind it. It just isn't there. You step outside. The city is awake. People are moving. Cars are gliding down the streets like expensive toys. A bus passes you, proud and soundless, like it's finally achieved inner peace. Someone drops their phone. The screen cracks. You feel it in your chest. You do not hear it. You look around expecting panic. Instead, people are calm. Almost relieved. That's when you realize something unsettling. This isn't chaos silence. This is organized silence. And then the air ripples. You feel it before you see it. A pressure change, a gentle vibration brushing past your skin like the memory of music. You already know who it is. Captain Trill arrives without a boom, without a theme song, without the dramatic bass drop he definitely paid for. For the first time ever, the hero of sound lands quietly. You watch him touch down in the city square. His boots don't echo, his cape doesn't flutter, his chest emblem, the symbol powered by pure rhythm, flickers like it's embarrassed to be here. He places 2 fingers to the ground. Nothing answers. You can tell this bothers him deeply. Sound is his whole thing. Taking it away is like unplugging a toaster and expecting it to feel confident. You follow him as he moves through the streets. He tries small things first. A snap of the fingers, a pulse wave tuned low enough not to scare pigeons, because he's considerate like that. Still, nothing. He looks at you. Yes, you. Because in the TrillVerse, witnesses are never just witnesses. You shrug. What do you want from me? You're the hero. He keeps moving. The city feels softer. Footsteps don't announce themselves. Doors open without complaint. Even the wind seems hesitant, like it doesn't want to interrupt. You notice something else. No sirens, no shouting, no arguments spilling out of open windows. For the first time, the city isn't screaming to be heard. Trill reaches the central district, the place where the city keeps its loudest memories. Old towers, reinforced structures, buildings that survived things no one likes to talk about anymore. Wars, riots, attacks that never stopped, warnings that came too late. You feel it in your bones. This place has heard too much. Trill presses his palm against a control hub embedded in the street. It responds to him like it recognizes his authority, or at least his vibe. Data floods the display. You don't understand most of it because you're not a sound scientist. That's fine. Neither are most villains, and they still cause problems. But one phrase keeps repeating. Adaptive silence protocol. Trill freezes. You can tell when a hero realizes this isn't a punchable problem. The city did this to itself. Years ago, they built systems to manage noise, to reduce stress, to heal, to stop the constant sonic trauma that came with living under alarms and explosions and voices raised too high for too long. The system learned. Sound always came before pain. So the city made a decision. It stopped listening. You walk past people sitting on benches. They're talking with their hands, smiling softly. No one looks scared. No one looks rushed. A child laughs. You don't hear it, but you see it. Trill watches this, and you can practically hear his internal monologue, even though irony is dead today. If he restores sound, the city wakes back up, and with it, everything they buried. The shouting, the sirens, the fear that rides every loud moment. If he doesn't, music never comes back. Laughter never echoes. The world stays muted forever. Someone approaches him, an older woman. Calm eyes, steady hands. She touches his arm. Her lips move slowly, carefully. "We are resting." That's all she says. You expect Trill to argue, to hero speech his way through it, to explain how sound is life, how silence is loss. He doesn't, because for the first time, sound isn't being stolen, it's being refused. Trill steps into the heart of the city, the core where vibrations once flowed freely. It feels like stepping into a library where the books are alive, but choosing not to speak to you. He closes his eyes. You feel the weight of it. His power hums inside him, desperate to get out. Every instinct says, fix it, restore balance, be loud about it. Instead, he listens. You stand there in a city holding its breath, while a hero does the most unheroic thing imaginable. Nothing. Minutes pass, or seconds. Time feels different without sound telling it how fast to move. Then Trill makes a choice. He doesn't turn the city back on. He doesn't leave it broken either. He places both hands over his chest, over the emblem, the symbol of pure resonance, of rhythm that once shook mountains, and he releases one thing. A heartbeat. Not loud, not sharp, just steady. You feel it roll through the ground, a gentle pulse, like the city remembering it's alive without being reminded how much it's been hurt. The buildings respond slowly. The wind stirs, leaves rustle. Somewhere far away, a single bell chimes. Softly. People look up. Trill steps back. Sound doesn't rush in. It doesn't scream for attention. It returns politely, carefully, like it knows it's on thin ice. You breathe out. You didn't realize you were holding it. The city exhales with you. Trill looks at you one last time. His emblem stabilizes, not blazing, not silent, balanced. He lifts into the air. No sonic boom, just motion. The city keeps living. Softer, smarter, alive. And just as the first real laugh echoes down the street, you realize something. Some victories aren't loud. Some heroes don't save the world by being heard. They save it by listening. And just like that, the sound is back. But it knows better now. And so do you. Welcome back to the TrillVerse.
Don't just watch the story, feel it, subscribe, and keep the pulse alive.